Pure rock theatre. That's how Slade's Noddy Holder summed up the late Scottish rocker Alex Harvey. One of the most flamboyant and creative showmen of the 1970s, he's been a big influence on acts including Ian Dury, Midge Ure and Primal Scream. Now his work has been anthologised in a 14-disc box set called The Last of the Teenage Idols, which is released this Friday. Cam Greenshields has been looking back at his life.
The sensational Alex Harvey Band.
He reminded me of someone like a highway robber, a highwayman.
In the beginning, Bumble Room.
A book in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other, and just blue cigarettes.
He was walking about with a bowling hat on, stripy shirt and cowboy boots, and a cane.
With his gap-toothed grin and signature stripy t-shirt, Alex Harvey had the look as well as the voice. His stage presence, part vaudeville, part cocky. The charismatic frontman was to realise chart success of the sensational Alex Harvey Band in the 1970s, but in truth, he'd spent years trying. Versatility was the hallmark of a career which was launched when he won a competition to become Scotland's answer to Tommy Steele in 1957. During the next 2 decades, from soul and jazz to country and rock and roll, Alex Harvey was as prolific in musical output as he was in costume changes. He played on the same bill as the Beatles in clubs in Hamburg in the 1960s and packed in 5 years in the stage musical Hair before setting up the sensational Alex Harvey Band in 1972. When he made it, he was a lot older than the average pop star of the day.
I would never say he was someone who was after fame and glory. You know, he loved the music. He wanted to say something, so that would be a success, would be that he managed to get some idea across.
To me, he was an ordinary father who worked in music. The house was never quiet. The house was never empty. People would come and go at all sorts of times. Bands would be coming in and out all the time.
The murals on the exterior walls of Glasgow's Clutha Bar featured a line-up of some of the famous faces who've crossed its threshold over the years, including one, Alex Harvey.
When we used to support bands, and they weren't listening to what you were saying, we just go into the mic and go, really, really quiet. And then the audience would say, keep quiet, we can't hear what the guy's saying. And the way he could control an audience was fantastic.
During the 70s, Harvey established his reputation as a great live performer. His hard work was to be rewarded with chart success, but along with that came pressure.
We were basically working all the time. We weren't gigging, we were recording or rehearsing, so there was always something going on. And, you know, that took its toll. You know, I don't think it was... we had a lot of great fun, though. We had great times together, but at the same time, there was always a pressure to get more stuff out, to get the next recording out, to try and get a hit record. And, well, look what happened, Delilah.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window.
In 1975, the band reached number 7 with Delilah, a cover version of the Tom Jones hit.
Well, the thing about Delilah is it's a very, very dark song. It's a song about betrayal. I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more. Now when Tom Jones sings that, you don't think he's actually going to get the knife and go through with it. But when Alex sung it, he had that real bit of menace.
And I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more.
Alex Harvey was born into a working-class family in Glasgow in 1935. Reading was encouraged, as was an interest in politics. Alex's grandfather and father were conscientious objectors. His songs, says his wife, were socially aware anthems.
You know, there was a song he used to sing called Soldier on the Wall, which was actually a W.H. Auden poem. He's singing about how he wants to go home. He wants his pay packet and he wants to go home. And The last words of the song are, "I'm a soldier on the wall, and I don't know why." And I think Alec was that person.
In 1982, Alex Harvey, on a European tour with another band, suffered a heart attack in a ferry port in Belgium. He died en route to hospital. It was the day before his 47th birthday. In 1976, Alex Harvey invited us all to a party. 40 years later, it's still going strong.
There's a lot of kids come along to see me when I'm playing, even now, well under 20, and I say, how the hell would you know about the Alex Harvey band? Or my big brother, or my mum, or my dad played it to me, and I really liked it.
The important thing to remember is that despite the image and despite all the colourful characters within the band and all the theatricality, the bottom line is the music was always top drawer.